Guys, welcome to VOYIP Africa, Voice of the Youth in Politics. And today we are on the University of Ghana campus, and students are so much excited. People are playing games and people are having a lot of fun. We all know that today is the Founders Day. I am just gauging the mood on campus and also to find out how students appreciate the Founders Day and what they think the Founders Day is to them. Here with me is a gentleman. What's your name, please?
Patrick Sapa and Patrick.
Great. So how do you value the Founders Day? How is this being kind to you?
Okay. On August 4th like this, we celebrate the Founders Day to honor our predecessors. So I mean, it's one of the achievements that they did for us, and most of us too. And as he stated, we gain freedom and justice.
Okay, great. So basically, you think Founders Day is to honor the people that led the founding of our country, and that is not wrong at all. That is a fact of the matter. But aside, that particular motive, how do you think the Founders Day can be tapped to be more useful to the country?
I think as our late leaders did, we the young ones, and I may say we the young ones coming up, we have to do the same thing so that we will add values to what they did.
Okay. Especially for now that people feel that we are departing for the core values of our liberation as a country. People think that things are not going well. As a young guy or as a young person who seeks to lead, what do you think we can do differently to make our liberation from the colonial rule more valuable to us as a country?
I think our attitude is one of the most important things that we have to change.
Okay.
Our attitude. Because most of the time we do blame our leaders and I may say some of the great men leading the country.
Okay.
But my problem is that we the young ones, or we the civilians, what are we going to do? Have you changed our attitude? Okay. Yeah. So I may say we have to change our attitude. Yeah.
Right, great. That was Patrick's reaction to how he feels Founders Day is important to him. Thank you very much for coming.
My name is Dennis.
Okay, great. So we want to find out how you value the Founders Day. Today is a holiday because of the Founders Day. Do you think it is very significant that we have a holiday on this particular day?
Yeah, I think Founders Day is a very special day for Ghanaians, of course, and we need to acknowledge the hard work and the sacrifices that our leaders, our forefathers, sacrifice for the modern people. So we need to acknowledge their sacrifices and all that. So I think it's a special day, and it's a resting day for all Ghanaians to recognize them and appreciate what they did for Ghana.
Among the founding fathers, do you have a favorite? Do you think any of them deserve to be more honored than the remaining?
Well, I think it's a corporate work they do, so I don't think we should have a person or personality. We should recognize one personality more than the other or something. So I don't think any of them are so special. They're all equal.
My name is Lennox Jiku, a student of the University of Ghana. I study geography and philosophy. Okay. And I'm currently the organizing secretary of the Association of Philosophy and Classics Students.
So as a student leader, how do you think celebrating the Founders Day is important to students?
Subjectively, I think Dr. Kwame Nkrumah is noted to be one of the best presidents Ghana has ever had.
Okay.
It's a very factual statement I'm saying. So based on this, he did a lot of things that personally I would say that we have actually thrown those things away, and we are trying to build our own things. But then I think as a student leader, I would advise the government of Ghana should try and go back and bring into feasibility those things Dr. Kwame Nkrumah started putting in place. Okay. Like the sugar factory, and there are a lot of things he did. But then at the end of the day, it looks like all those policies have been thrown away.
Do you think we are doing better now compared to Nkrumah's time as a country?
I talk now
Nkrumah's time.
Ghana is doing worse. Yes. As years go, yearly basis, Ghana is just doing worse. Yeah.
What do you think can be improved? How can we change this story?
Okay, so firstly, I'll talk about the education system.
Okay.
Firstly, because it looks like the education system is trying to pollute a lot of students in a sense that we are made to believe that education is the key to success, but subjectively I would say that it is not, but it is actually maybe one of them. But let's take China for example.
Okay.
China started developing through what they call handiworks.
Yeah.
So I think if Ghana should follow suit and also try to improve agriculture, we'll imagine that a country like Ghana here, we have a lot of land, very fertile land, especially when you go to, I'm staying in Kaswa at the moment, and we'll imagine that Kaswa is having a very fertile land, and Nkrumah left that land purposely for what? Farming activity. Can you imagine that as at now, all those land has been sold for building? Meanwhile, this vast land is very fertile and can be used for what? A whole lot of agriculture activities.
But you do agree with me that as cities grow, we will have to build more houses and we'll have to spread out and all.
Exactly. But then, you see, subject, I would say that even the building system, the housing system of Ghana is very poor. In a sense that when you go to places like Mateko, those places can be renovated. Okay. Because you go to Mateko like this and all the place is slummy. Yeah. Short buildings. Yes. So if I ask you, will it be nice if we are to put up tall buildings?
Okay, so we use the space rather than just the land.
Exactly.
Okay. Founders Day, I say it will be very important when it comes to our Ghana as a whole, because it is a day that is denoted for us to celebrate our founding fathers in order to admire what they've done for this country. That is the significance of what I see about Founders Day.
How can we make the ordinary Ghanaian appreciate the Founders Day? Because it looks more like it's just the elites that are more concerned when it comes to this day. But then when you go to the countryside, what we are experiencing here may not be the same thing that is happening over there. How do we make the grassroots also get to appreciate this day?
All right, I think it is very, very important, because when it comes to Founders Day like this, what our leaders should emphasize on is to educate the masses. All right, we could have a program on TV set that educates the populace as a whole about the importance, they understand, so that the young ones to understand, and those who are not educated will understand how important it is when you fight for the country or the nation.
Great. My name is Eugene Bachi Jr. and I'm a third-year student pursuing a Bachelor of Arts degree in Political Science with Philosophy. Okay. I'm a resident of Commonwealth.
Great. So today is the Founders Day, and it's a national holiday. You walk around campus and everybody is excited. I want to ask from your side, what do you think the Founders Day stands for, and how can we make it more useful to us as a country?
Okay, sure. Thank you very much for your question. So, in my opinion, the Founders Day celebration, I think, should be a time that we all have as a country. We have some sort of retrospection as to how far we've come as a people, because the celebration is Founders Day. We are remembering our forebears, the people who charted the path that has led to how far we've come now. So I think it should be a time that we take to reflect and then see how best we can project into the future certain things or certain key things that will help us become way better than we are right now as a country.
Today is Founders Day, and this is the nation's premier university. Ordinarily, one would expect that there will be, some form of educational programs seeking to make young people appreciate what exactly the Founders Day stands for, and encouraging them to also take up patriotism as a trait. But then we are not seeing any of such things, and at the national level I'm even doubting if you have any of such programs. What do you think we can do differently to make young people appreciate this day?
Okay, so thank you very much once again. I think there should be a wake-up call, because prior to today coming up, a number of us were not even prior to, or were not even known as to the holiday. Yeah. Because I don't know if it's because it was changed from Memorial Day to, we're having Memorial Day now to Founders Day and then all that. So certain people were not really privy to today being a holiday. So that should even tell us that it is a wake-up call. It is a time that we should all come together and then try and then bring some sort of symposium or some sort of program to better conscientize us as to the need to take holidays like this. Very important, because it is a way that we can again remember our roots, better know where we are coming from, and then also know how best we can do things to become better as a country.
How can we tap into the opportunities presented to us as a nation by the celebration of the Founders Day to make things better for our people?
Okay, so you see, again, you see, when we organize these symposiums and then all of these things, you see, people come out with their projections as to how best we can address some of the issues that
we face,
we are facing as a country, because there are issues with jobs, there are issues with people seeking for scholarships and then all of that. So if we are able to go to the drawing board and then understand that if we come together and then organize a symposium again, it is going to better bring us or present to us certain key things that other people might have also thought about in relation to us becoming a better people or better as a country.